Hi, this is the gorgeous ball of cheese that we're going to make today. It's buffalo yogurt, 5% fat. This is 850 ml. It was 22 shekels. I think it's about $6. I bought in the sugar caramel at the open market in Tel Aviv. It's super, super creamy, and it's usually it just pops out from the tub, but this is almost out. I'm going to scrape every scrap of yogurt from the from the tub because it's just so good. I don't want to waste any yogurt, leave any yogurt inside the tub. And this I haven't found in any deli. Buffalo cheese. See how creamy this is? It's plain. It's so creamy you could actually spread it like this as is, but I like some flavors in it. I like to make it pungent with garlic and with some greens. Here I have some thyme from from my garden. In all the yogurt spreads that I make, I always put a standard teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of regular salt, none of just regular table salt. I don't use my Malden or my fancier salts here. This is thyme from my garden. Just pull along the stems and the little leaves will just fall into the yogurt. If I'm using bigger leaves such as basil or chives or dill or parsley, coriander, cilantro, I would chop it in small pieces. But here the thyme is very small leaves anyway, so no need. And if some stem stalk might fall in, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's all good. So I'm just going to pull all the leaves on into the yogurt. This yogurt, by the way, is so popular. I put it on one, so I've just put on the table and it just disappears, so be warned. Mix it with the spatula. Now with my garlic crusher, I've got 2 large cloves of garlic that I'm just going to press into the yogurt. If you don't have a garlic crusher, then just grate it or just chop it into small pieces. There you are. See, and if you like garlic even more than I do, then feel free to add as much garlic as you like or as little. Sometimes I've been told that I put too much garlic in, but I just love garlic. So there you go. That's the bum about these crushers. They you have to scrape every piece out. And this yogurt spread, we put it on bread, we put it on crackers, on lettuce. We're not eating so much carbs, so much bread. Actually, we're not eating bread, so I just spread it. I just put a dollop on my salad, and it's just so good. You can also make it into balls and put it in a jar and then immerse it with oil, and that helps preserve the cheese for a little longer, the labneh. See how creamy this is? It's amazing. And I see that I'm also cutting some parsley or coriander. I think this is coriander. I love coriander. I use coriander as much as I can, and I use it with my scissors, my most useful and used and abused tool in the kitchen. Quick stir, and that's basically all the work that's done. Super, super easy. Now this you can use as a spread as it is, as I told you, but I want to make mine a little bit more thicker, even thicker than what I have here. I want it pretty much a solid ball like you saw at the beginning of the clip. And that will only take about a day to make. Next day we could already be eating this. So what I use is I use the same tub that the yogurt was brought in. I put my cheesecloth, cheese bag. This was a gift. Thank you, Maya. I have a regular cheese bag from it's a baby's cloth, burping cloth. That's super useful. But here goes the cheese into the cheese bag. There you go. I'm going to turn it around so you can see it going inside. This is, I can't tell you how creamy this is. It's much creamier than yogurt, goat yogurt, which I'm used to, and which I usually I usually use. But I found this buffalo yogurt standing next to the goat yogurt. So okay, why not try it? And you know what? I think we prefer this than the goat yogurt. And just for my own reference, the buffalo price was 22 shekels for 850 ml, and the goat yogurt is priced 25 shekels for 1.5 liters. So you do get a little bit more in the goat yogurt. I'll alternate between one and the other. This is great. I would make it and we would take it for picnics. It's a real nice fancy cheese without the price tag. And it's super easy to make. You put whatever herbs you like. You can even, just use the herbs that you want to get rid of that's dying, that's looking a little tired, and so you snip it into the cheese. Nobody's going to know how fresh or not fresh it is. Lift up the cheese bag from the tub and it will start immediately to drip. There you go, just ease it out from the tub. And there you see the drops start dripping. And keep this liquid. This liquid is whey. It's spelled W-H-E-Y, and it's very nutritious. I keep this for my son who's bodybuilding and being athletic, so he likes to drink it. It's very not sweet. And if you don't have anybody who likes the taste and drink it, then pour it over onto your plants because they would love it. It's, as I say, it's very nutritious for everybody. And here I'm hanging. This is how it hangs in my kitchen, in the sink, and straight into the tub. It collects the whey. Oh, and here I'm just showing my normal cheesecloth that I usually drain with. Just a regular baby's old burping cloth. And this is the finished product. This has been hanging, I think, probably overnight, 24 hours. If you're in a colder country, you can hang it for longer if you want it more firmer and even less liquid. I live in Tel Aviv, which can get pretty hot and pretty humid, so I'm always afraid the risk of it going bad and as you see, if you twist it even more, there's always more liquid coming out. But it's always a conflict of waiting to get it as dry as possible or eating it now, and getting my teeth in it as soon as I can usually wins. Just twist it and let's take a look and have a look inside. It's pretty firm. You can touch it and see how firm it is. See if it's firm enough for you. If it's not, then let it hang a little bit more. There you are. There's even a small way there. Here I'm twisting it a little bit more just to shape it. It's a soft, nice malleable ball. What I like is to also I like to see the markings of the galls on the soft surface of the cheese ball. It makes it look much more authentic and pretty and homemade. So carefully take it out of the cloth bag. See how easy that comes out? Then you can just rinse the bag and it's ready for next time. Here I'm just going to garnish it and just serve it straight onto the table as is. So this is a few basil leaves that I still have from the garden. Oh, this yellow flower is something that I foraged on one of our walking trips. It's a yellow wood sorrel. It's very soury and it's beautiful on salads. It has a nice kick. And also the stems. I think I put some of the stems inside of the cheese as well. It's a very nice, fresh, springy addition to a breakfast table or lunch table. And some snippets of parsley or cilantro maybe. As you see, I use my scissors and that's it, ready to be put on the table. Enjoy! See you next time and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye!